was going down to the local LCBO today, and I found a beer from a brewery that I've been to maybe once or twice, but really don't get out there, so I can't enjoy their beers. But thankfully, somehow, some way, the LCBO has one, and I'm extremely excited. And Chris, if you're watching, you should probably hit up town as well, because I'm quite excited for this one. Beer, 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 ba beer, ba beer, beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Neipa, from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Town Brewery out from Whitby, Ontario. We have their Square, right side, yep, Square Wheels IPA. No wheels on the can design, but pretty cool, interesting blue, white, and yellow design, per se. Pretty cool stuff, I guess. 6.2% alcohols by volume, strong beer, no listed IBUs on the, again, very interesting looking can. No IBUs listed there, no listed IBUs on the website, and no IBUs on Untapped. According to Untapped, it's a New England style IPA. So with that said, let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, that looks like a really full can. Let's see what we got. Beer 101 pint glass. Let's do it up. I'm excited. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty color. That's a pretty color. Perfect. There's about half the beer right there. Put the can off to the side. Scratch my itchy hand. And here we go. Light yellow in color. Extremely, extremely hazy. Nice white head on top. Off-white head. Hazy, crazy indeed. I'm quite excited about this bad boy. Let's dive right in. On the nose, pine, grapefruit, resiny pine, big bold resiny pine note coming out in there. Mangoes, pineapples, orange citrus, juice, zest, rind galore, a little bit of lemon in there. But big resiny pine note off of this bad boy. I'm excited. Let's dive right in. Big, heavy body with a beautiful, super hazy New England IPA. Moving into those piney, grapefruity notes that you know and love from a solid IPA. Bringing in a bit of mango, touch of pineapple, citrus, oranges, touch of lemon in there. Beautiful stuff. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Solid resiny pine note, not being an overly high ABV beer. 6.2%, not too bad. Really can enjoy that. One thing that I'm finding weird about this beer, though, especially on those first two sips. The first sip I thought it was a fluke, but second sip, I'm gonna try a third one. After the initial flavors, and when it just lingers on your tongue a little bit, you get almost like a Black Forest ham or savory umami deli meat note that is very subtle, but to me is still present on the long lingering flavors. I'm attributing that to partially the piney resininess, probably it just changes the flavors a little bit, or at least that's how my palate's perceiving it, which is kind of weird and a little off-putting, but at the same time kind of interesting and kind of cool and a little bit enjoyable. Maybe I'm weird, not maybe, I am fucking weird, but something to note. Pretty interesting. Doesn't smell like deli meats. Doesn't initially taste like deli meats, but that is a lingering flavor that, depending on the person you are, may or may not get. It's not offensive by any means. It just catches you a little off guard. It's a little weird. It's not bad. It's not sour. It's fresh. It's just odd, which is fine. Looking on the can, Town Brewery Square Wheels IPA, 6.2% alcohols by volume, no listed IBUs. No description, but we do have ingredients. We have water, malted barley, flaked wheat, flaked oats, hops, and yeast. For ingredients on the bottom, this was packaged on the 19th of November 2020. So it is a fresh beer. It is under a month old, so it's fresh, which is great. Website, townbrewery.ca. Now with the Town, I'm fairly certain that they have a fast rotating sort of lineup. So when you get to the brewery page, you go to the beer section, and you do find cans, bottles, and kegs. Sadly, this beer here, Square Wheels, is not on the website currently. There is a picture on their homepage of this beer, but currently, I guess, available at the brewery itself. Square Wheels is not there. They have absolutely anytime laugh basket and outside jokes, but no list for Square Wheels. I remember when I was there with Chris, I think, was it February, before all this COVID shit really hit. Was it at Town? It was at Town. There was one pale ale that I had at the brewery, just a pint of it. Absolutely fantastic. And I wanted to get it in cans, but they were sold out of cans. So they go through stock, seems to be fairly quick, especially if this was packaged on November 19th and isn't even on the website anymore. Shit goes quick, which is a really good thing. But damn, that's a good beer. Good beer indeed. Moving over to Untapped, Square Wheels New England IPA has been given a 3.86 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of, wow, just under 2,500 ratings. So I'm going to assume that this beer is done periodically, which is weird that it's not on the website, but hey, that's just fine. Finally, if you're wondering about price for this beer, it's going to be a little bit more pricier than other beers, just because Town Brewery, to my knowledge, and I don't know much about Town, is I'm going to guess they're a much smaller brewery, but they're making some damn good products. So it's $3.95 at your local LCBO. Still sub $4 for a over 6% beer. And I have to say, it is beautifully done. So paying that extra little bit of coinage, you're getting a quality product, and that can sit really nicely with you and your peace of mind. You're getting good beer for, yeah, a little bit more expensive of a price, but I can admit I paid more for shit beer. So it all works out. This is solid stuff. It's smooth, it's full-bodied, tons of flavor without being overpowering in any aspect. Has that weird little deli meat sort of flavor to it. I'm going to just let you know that weird deli meat thing is not going to happen for everybody. For some reason, it's just happening for me, and it's not a bad flavor or unintended flavor. It's actually kind of cool. So with that said, guys, cheers on final sip. Let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. Town Brewery Square Wheels. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't think Square Wheels would ever work on any sort of automobile or drivable thing. But unlike Square Wheels, this beer right here works beautifully well. Great flavor, great body, great mouthfeel, great aroma, great fucking lacing on the glass. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Solid stuff all around. A beautiful beer, solid 8.2 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, this can design here is quite interesting. Has nothing to do with Square Wheels, but I can appreciate that. It stands out. Not a lot of information, but you do get ingredients, ABV, but most importantly, a clearly labeled package on or best before date. No, the beer isn't on the website, which is a bit of a bummer. When you click a beer, you don't get too much information. You get a little bit of a malt, not a malt, but a hop detailed description, a description of the beer and the ABV, so that's fine. You get a nice price for the beer there too. But since this beer isn't there, can't really mark it too much. Overall, it looks great for presentation wise of the can and whatnot, but it's lacking a lot of information. Presentation only gets about a 6.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. So we got a beautiful beer from Town Brewery. I always call it Towns, but it's only one single town, and I'm happy I found it in the Lickbo. Cheers.